Hello everybody, I'm back. Today I'm going to be showing you the Yellow Griffin Thunder Force Ranger cosplay that I'm working on. So most of the other Rangers I actually have a specific person that I'm making the costume for, but in this case I haven't found my Yellow Ranger yet. Once again, all of these are going to be for Power Morphicon next year. So I've already got my tickets, I'm ready to go, and I'm just kind of prepping everything and getting things done well in advance. Still looking for my Yellow Ranger though. So the Yellow Griffin Thunder Force Ranger, as we call her, is actually just like the other Rangers. She is one of the original Mighty Morphin Rangers with upgraded powers. In this case, Trini, not Aisha, because Trini got her or the Thunder powers before Rocky, Adam, and Aisha came. There is going to be, or in this storyline, Rocky, Adam, Aisha do become Rangers, but there is no peace conference, so the original three never leave. Rocky, Adam, and Aisha are going to actually get their own separate powers. It starts kind of looking to the side because 3D printing something right now and wanted to make sure that things weren't falling apart there. I'll show you kind of what I'm working on in just a minute. Here we go for the cosplay. So there is the helmet for the Yellow Griffin Ranger. As you can see, it's based on the Kirin Ranger from Die Ranger, but with the mouth added on, or mouth and lips added on from Mighty Morphin Yellow, as I've done with all of them. So this is the Fusion Saber, which is once again a cross between, or a fusion between the Dragon Dagger and the Crystal Saber from Wild Force, and the Yellow Griffin Power Coin. And just like the others, it's got the back symbol for Die Ranger, but with six or stars to represent the 6 Rangers instead of 5. And of course, it's a magnet. It's got the lightning bolt, the Power Rangers lightning bolt on the back. And now, kind of see it, or one of them is disassembled, but there is the daggers, the upgraded daggers, because Trini dual wielded daggers. This one's kind of disassembled, so I'm still painting it and getting it all put together or whatever, because it's a new print. So I'm adding a little bit of each of the weapons. As you saw with the hammer, it transformed into a sniper rifle and an axe. The unicorn lance for the Blue Ranger split into 2 and became a Screama. The dagger transforms into a Blicky. Because what's Power Rangers out, the Rangers' weapons becoming Blickies. And as always, the dagger combines with the other weapons to become the Thunder Blaster. So, and I also what the Thunder Blades look like without, or disassembled. So I'm still painting this one as well, but I also came up with a new sliding head design for the Yellow Rangers, or Fusion Black, or Thunder Blades, sorry. And so I don't have the old one anymore. I didn't chuck it, but it's kind of in the bin of failed projects. So yeah, this is kind of what it looks like, and this is where it'll attach, and then there'll be a pin there to hold it in place that'll be covered over, and the handle and the body. Notice I kept the overall design of the Mighty Morphin Blade Blaster's body and just added a few of my own touches to it. Okay, so now to show you what I'm currently printing. The other day I demoed the, or I'm sorry, demoed the Red Dragon Power Sword, and there's some imperfections, and I said I'm going to eventually get around to reprinting it and making a new one. So I've already started on doing it. This is what it looks like. The process of 3D printing that new replacement weapon, or so it only take or this is going to be the hilt and the blade, and it's going to take about 6 hours to print. It's already been printing for about 2.5 hours, so it's got about 4 more hours to go because I'm using a decent printer. This is the Anycubic Cobra 2 Max, so it's a really large printer. I can actually print a whole helmet on it in less than 24 hours, and you guys see the quality that the helmets come out as. This was printed on it and some of the other stuff. So use a Anycubic Cobra 3 for a lot, or for my smaller prints. In total, I have 8 printers, 5 FDM filament printers, and 3 of the resin printers. And I'm constantly upgrading my stuff and getting new printers, doing modifications, tweaking them out, stuff like that. And eventually I want to get just kind of a bigger workspace and kind of dedicate myself, or have a whole dedicated space to 3D printing and opening up a 3D printing shop. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm doing, what I'm about. Tomorrow or Friday, I mean, tomorrow being Christmas, I don't know if I'm going to post anything, but on Friday, if not tomorrow, I will be demoing the next helmet, which will be the pink Phoenix Thunder Force Ranger. If you guys are, I want to take a second to thank everybody who's been following me, who's been giving me comments and saying that they like what I'm doing. Please continue to follow me, promote me, just like you've been doing. I love you guys, love this community, and I just want to thank everybody. If you have any comments, questions, if you're interested in one of my helmets, if you're interested in the story that I'm telling and I'm writing, please reach out to me, let me know. I love to hear feedback, and I love to talk to you guys. I look forward to hearing more from you. May the power protect you. Merry Christmas.